Yes then, YouTube, probably the best fullback formation on FIFA 23 has been all year, really, when you think about it. That is the 4-3-2-1. So without any further ado, let's just get straight into it. Balanced on the defensive style is what I use and is probably the best, but there is an option. There is a different viable option that you've probably not really thought of, and that is pressure on heavy touch. Now, pressure on heavy touch is very, very, very good and very effective and very OP. I don't personally use it, but I'm just saying, if you want to use something maybe a little more aggressive than the balanced defensive style, definitely use pressure on heavy touch. I don't think press after possession is very good. It just drains your stamina way, way, way too much. So, in my opinion, it is either between balanced or pressure on heavy touch. I use balance. Your cheapest and most reliable place to buy FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins. Please do check out mmoexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at the checkout for 5% off your order. The defensive width, YouTube, has now actually changed. I have gone all the way down to 30. Now, you might think that this is very, very, very narrow, and you are right, it is very, very narrow. But there is reason, method to the madness. So, I want my left back to be very close to my left centre back. I want my right back to be very close to my right centre back. I want my whole back four in general to be very narrow and very compact. And that goes right the way through the whole team, from a striker right the way through to the centre back. I want my team very narrow, very structured, not a lot of gaps for my opponent to use and abuse. So because of that, I'm using 30 on the width. If you do find that a little too narrow, because some of you people may find that a little too narrow, probably use either 35 to 45. Anywhere in that range is probably what I would use if you don't like the 30 width. But I'm really liking the 30 width, and according to my spreadsheet, when I was using 30 width, I conceded a lot less goals than when I was using 40 width. So there must be method to the madness. The defensive width, the defensive depth, sorry, YouTube, is 55. Now, I used to use 60, and I have used 60 a lot, but I think at this moment in time on the 4-3-2-1, the balanced 30 and 55 depth combo is working an absolute charm for me. I love it, and you know what I'm saying? If I love it, I'm going to use and abuse it, and I use and abuse it. So that's what I use. The offense is, of course, your absolute bread and butter, the balanced and direct passing on new gen. If you are on old gen, this is the only change you need to make to the custom tactics. I think long ball and balanced on old gen is a lot better than balanced and direct passing on old gen. I don't know why, I don't know what's happened on old gen, but balanced and direct passing just doesn't hit no more, YouTube. It just doesn't hit. It really, really, really doesn't. It just doesn't hit the same like it used to anymore. So because of that, long ball and balanced, if you are on the PS4/Xbox One version, or you play a new gen console but play the old gen version, if you are on new gen, which I think most of you people are that watch my videos, balanced and direct passing, of course, is your absolute bread and butter. I don't really think anything else is that good on new gen apart from balanced and direct passing, if I'm being honest. The offensive width, YouTube, has actually changed a lot. We are now on 35 on the offensive width. Yes, it is very, very, very narrow. So the reason being, you will see what I do with my player instructions, that I get my width from my fullbacks. Well, one fullback in particular. So I don't really want my left forward and my right forward to be too far away from my striker. So because of that, I've been playing like 45 width a lot. But recently I've gone all the way down to 35. And according to my spreadsheet, so it is a fact, I've been scoring way more goals with it. So because of that, it is on balance and direct passing 35 width. I'm loving it. Players in the box, of course, is going to be 7. No real method to that madness, YouTube. The way I look at it is the more players you have in the box, the more likely you are to score a goal, right? That it really is just that simple, the way I look at it. Last but not least, of course, is 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. This is how the team is set up on my RTG. Checkers the striker, Messi left forward, Rijkaard right forward, Socrates right centre mid, Vitinha left centre mid. Player instructions, they've actually changed a little bit. They have actually changed. Now, if any of you know who #Stokes is, what an absolute legend he is, I've based these player instructions off what he was using and then tweaked a couple of things which I preferred. So, he didn't use anything on the striker and the right forward. So, literally completely default settings. And I have to admit, I like it. I really, really, really like it. And I can't lie to you and bullshit to you in this video. The fact that I like it means I'm going to use it, and I have used it. And I'm scoring more goals with it. So, I don't even have getting behind on anymore. I don't know why. I just seem to be scoring more goals. If you are someone, though, that really does like the 2 strikers to be on getting behind, use it, you know what I mean? Like, you can copy my tactics play for play, player instructions play for play, or you can use it as like a basis and then tweak a few things here and there. So if you do want your strikers to probably make more runs in behind, put them on getting behind. But at the minute, I literally just leave them on balance. The left forward, this has never changed at all on the 4-3-2-1. That is on comeback on defence. So he will defend in that left mid of a 4-4-2. He will drop back when we don't have the ball, but then as soon as we get the ball, he'll push up into that left forward position. Very, very, very OP. So that's the only thing I have on my left forward. Comeback on defence. Don't have the ball. 4-4-2, he's the left mid. When we get the ball, left forward, 4-3-2-1. Left centre mid, he is not changed at all really, YouTube. So get into the box for cross and cover centre. My Vitinha will make ever so slightly a little bit of a forward run into the box. Not all the time, which means we do still have that defensive structure if we get counter-attacked on. So he won't YOLO it like he's on get forward or anything. He'll just get forward when he wants to. And if the left centre mid Vitinha sees an opportunity to get forward, that's when he will do it. Middle centre mid, stay back while attacking and cover centre. That is never going to change. He is like the out-and-out CDM really. I don't really want to change him at all. So stay back while attacking and cover centre. Right centre mid, completely default setting. So he is then on cover wing. So when Messi drops back into that left midfield of a 4-4-2, Socrates will move ever so slightly to the right midfield of the 4-4-2 when we defend it. And then when we get the ball, he will then cut back inside to his right centre mid position. And because he's on balanced attack and balanced crossing runs, he may or may not get forward at times. If he wants to get forward, he will. If he doesn't, he is sitting there nicely. My right back, this has never changed. He is on stay back while attacking. So my right back will literally be, as it says on the tin, he will not go forward. I then attack with my left back. So my left back is on join the attack and overlap. He will make the overlapping run on the left hand side as Messi will cut inside a little bit from the left forward position. Gives us the attacking outlet from one of the fullbacks. A very, very, very OP. Has been for a while. And then last but not least, YouTube, my goalkeeper is on comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there is my updated 4-3-2-1 custom tactics video for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please drop a like on the video. Let's smash 100 likes. Drop a comment down below and hit that subscribe button to my channel. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive attitude. Peace out. One love.